welcome back again. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we'll try and get through this quickly. So in the last part of our two-part one-shot, the group traveling got a quest to deal with the denizens of New Onoa that have been becoming more aggressive lately and attacking people traveling on the roads between Amon and Singorn, or just the outpost itself. On their way, they got poorly ambushed by a group of assassins and managed to fend them off. And luckily, the one that was wounded got away, but was mortally wounded whenever he had escaped anyway. So now they have arrived at the gates of New Onoa, and that's pretty much where we're going to pick up from there. So we've lost Brady and Zach, but we have gained Hunter for the night. So the party is going to look a little bit different. We'll have some different shenanigans happening. So as the party approached, they were at the gates of New Onoa. Markai and Orgolg had volunteered to step in before the rest of the group and try and blend in with the group and either find some information or just blend in with the crowd and be there when they're needed again. And so Sheldon and Fern, you hear the hoofbeats of a horse behind you, and that's where we will begin.
Oh no. I'll
There's
turn
danger afoot.
Oh my fuck.
right?
What the fuck is this?
I know.
This is about to be a really good one shot.
Yep.
There's
It's-
danger afoot.
Oh no. I'll turn around. What do I see?
Do you have are
Tiny,
you traveling by
tiny
torchlight?
Um,
Are you traveling? Well, no, him, Hunter.
No, I have dark vision.
I know. I'm asking what
And
I
you're-
see. So I
Right,
see
but
nothing.
if he had a torch, you would be able to see more. That's why I was
Yeah.
asking him.
Oh yeah, I'll get it.
That's fair.
I also
Yeah.
don't have dark vision, so it's literally just me
Yeah,
flailing.
you just hear and you're like, huh, huh.
Mhm.
Yeah, so he knows well enough that there's going to be another group there, and you are visibly different from the people who would be occupying this place, so he can tell that you're not an enemy of his. So he's close enough at this point that you can make out his details, and Hunter can describe his character to you.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm 2 feet tall. I'm about 20 pounds.
So good.
I'm basically a rat-looking little dragon fucker.
What color?
We'll go
It's
with blue.
important.
Be one of the chromatics.
blue.
You can't be one of the one of the metals.
Okay, yeah, we'll be blue. And I got like this really shitty armor, kind of a shitty looking sword and shitty shield. I mean, basically
Mhm.
just found it, kind of rusted. That's about it.
Amazing.
Okay. So it is nighttime at this point. I believe when you arrived, it was just like the sun was just setting in the late evening. So yeah, you guys are at the entrance. You know what you have to do here, but there's no guards posted or anything like that. So yeah.
Okay.
Boopa's gonna poke the old man.
Is your name Boop?
Boopa.
Oh.
He's-
Excuse me. Hello. Down here, my name
And
Bopa.
I'm gonna like spin around and like strike him with the back of my hand.
You're gonna kill him.
Strike him or swing over his head because he's small.
I mean, let's see what we'll
see what happens. Yeah.
I roll. Wait, I roll. 21.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
well, he hits.
Yeah.
Damage.
10 damage. Wow.
Oh no,
Off to
that's
a
gonna,
good start.
it's gonna kill him.
I am. Alright.
Who goes there?
You can
You're
see him.
evil old man. Boopa just tried to get help, but you hurt Boopa.
Why do you sneak up on an old man? That's very
I
impolite.
knew I poked you.
I'm gonna look down and be like, finally, someone shorter than me.
Yeah, almost eye level.
Yeah. Like, so what are you here for?
Boopa got lonely, and Boopa see you walking, so Boopa come. Boopa help.
What do you think we're doing?
Boopa drink mead?
No,
Shut
Boopa, no, Boopa could, I suppose, but
Then I have
Boopa
no
see
need
you,
for
and it
Boopa.
seemed like you need help, and Boopa bring the sword.
Then you know, like, hold it up.
Oh my god.
Letter opener.
Amazing. Well,
Big fan of kobolds.
The Boopa nice. Boopa big boy.
I don't see.
What do you think
I
we
don't.
should do?
Huh?
I like him. He seems pretty nice.
Yes, my people have word for people like him. We call him asshole.
I'm gonna give him a
But
hug.
I guess I can throw him if things get out of control.
Oh, you can easily throw Boopa. Boopa only 20 pounds.
I think we should keep him.
I'm just gonna get my cane and I'm just gonna start walking towards Onoa.
No. Okay, question. Should we camp? Because I'm a little spent, and if we like get into trouble, I'm gonna be a little useless. Could it wait till like the early morning?
You talking to me?
I'm talking to Jacob. Sheldon.
Fine, but you must buy mead.
Okay.
Sale! And I pull out a little flagon. 5 silver, please.
I'll give him a gold and just tell him to shut up.
Hot dog! Put it away. Hand the flagon.
I now have 69 gold. Nice.
So what is your names? My name Boopa. It's spelled B-O Oopa.
Damn it. My name's Fern.
Fern? Like the
Yeah.
tree?
That's not a tree, but yes.
Oh, thank you. I like trees. I used to nibble on them, but then my elder hit me and said I was stupid. But Boopa not stupid.
You-
What is your name,
You
old
know
man?
my name, tiny dragon.
Yes? What's your name?
Nunya.
Okay, nice to meet you, Nanya. I'm Boopa, and that's spelled B-O-Oopa.
I'm gonna immediately go in my shell and my cane's gonna balance on top of my shell.
Oh my god. His name's Sheldon.
Ah, Sheldon. I was gonna go by our nickname that our people have for people like him, but he didn't seem to like it.
No, but it's very accurate.
Oh, thank you. I like that word. Asshole.
Oh my god. How old are you?
I'm 10 years old. They had me carry
Baby.
rocks and stuff, and I was raised by a human who was about this tall.
Tall is that under? I don't know.
He's just
This tall. Well, I mean, he's higher, but Boopa can only reach this tall.
Oh my god. Baby. I'm gonna start having an existential crisis about bringing a baby into battle.
I mean, it's a kobold. Who cares?
Oh my god. Racist. Yeah. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna camp for the night because I can't do a whole lot if we don't. That seems like the best option. So I'm gonna start like setting up camp, and that's it. I'll use like prestidigitation, make a little campfire. That'll be good.
I'm going to get a bunch of leaves together and
It's okay. Boopa's used to weather like this. Boopa friend never let him sleep on bed, so it's okay.
Is Boopa abused? Is he okay?
Boopa comes from a very bad tribe because he's very unique.
Oh, I can tell. I honestly kind of love Boopa. He's so cute. Okay, and then I don't really have much. I mean, I guess we just go to bed. I'll take a sip of the mead that Sheldon gave me. Is it good?
I suppose.
You keep cutting out, Jacob. I can't hear you.
Huh?
She said you're cutting out.
Okay. Let me check.
Yeah.
Sheldon, I know you're a very old man, and I respect people with their wisdom because Boopa Master teach me that. I will take the first watch.
Oh no. Are you sure you should do that by yourself, Boopa?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Boopa do it all the time. He likes to stay up and look at the flowers.
In the dark?
Yeah, Boopa can see in the dark. Look, see, look, it's a flower over there.
And he'll like walk over to the nearest flower and point at it.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, see, it's here.
Cute. Okay, I mean, I guess so, but wake me up if you need anything, and then I'll take second watch, I guess.
Okay, Sheldon, what are you doing?
Meditating, thinking of new mead recipes.
What kind of mead did you give to Fern?
Oh yeah, was it bad?
It's a very nice honey with a hint of rose petal.
Mm.
Oh.
It's a very clean mead. I thought it was good for her.
What does that mean? All right. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
I feel like something bad's about to happen. I'm not
Boopa
ready
doesn't
for
really
it.
know what a first watch is, so he's just gonna kind of chill around and look at flowers and shit.
Boopa, no. I'm putting too much trust in this 10-year-old.
I need.
You let a 10-year-old take her watch.
I'm tired.
I
I'm
mean,
not ready to be a mother.
10-year-old's different depending on the race. I think a 10-year-old turtle is actually pretty old.
Their life.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, you all bed down for the night, assuming stepping out to the side a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to be like obvious.
Yeah. This place is known for a lot of bad people, so
Oh,
that would
that's-
be a bad idea.
It's really good. We've made some good decisions.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys bed down for the night. Boopa, go ahead and make a perception check.
That is a 12.
Oh,
Okay.
Boopa.
So, the rest of them bed down for the night. I believe Sheldon is meditating, so he's not asleep, but you can't really tell because his meditation is him like he's sitting there, but he is dozing, like snoring.
Oh, to Boopa, he's sleeping.
Yeah, exactly. He sits up when he sleeps, and that's weird to you.
He's old.
But nothing is really happening You hear, noises in the distance from what you would think is people within the nearby area, but nobody's really coming or going from the place.
Cool.
So your watch passes without incident.
Mhm.
I will then wake up Fern and say,
Hello, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll get
It's
up.
like a really bad Stitch impression.
Okay, Poopa, go sick now. Bye bye.
That's what it is. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'll just get up, chill by the fire that I made. Or I'll remake it with prestidigitation or something, just like a small one.
Yeah.
And just sit and watch.
prestidigitation.
Okay,
is such
so
a-
make your perception check. How long was he staying watch for?
I mean, the long rest is 8
What's
hours.
his 8
so
hours?
I would say like 2 or 3.
Okay.
3 probably. And then I'll do 3. I'll make Sheldon do 3.
Man, get up in the middle of the night.
Okay, you've had 6 hours now. Okay. Let's see if my new dice works. Oh. Not good. That's 8.
You're like pooping now.
Man, I do sure miss
Sorry
my
about
plus 13 to perception.
Yeah, it's
Nice
a big
plus-
difference.
Yeah, I got plus 1. That's so sad.
So you hear pretty much the same thing as him. You do see from a distance a couple of people leaving from the direction that you had come from, but they're just casually walking, talking to each other. You see that they're in kind of pretty dirty clothes. One of them has like a dirty cut up leather like breastplate on, basically. But besides that, nothing else. Nothing in the trees, the woods,
Yeah.
nothing.
And they don't seem to give a shit that we're here. If they even
They
saw.
don't know.
Oh, cool. Love that. Cool. Then I will, once my watch is over, wake up Sheldon
Okay.
and I'll like bang on his shell and be like, "Get up, old man."
Who's there?
Who do you think it is?
Oh, hi. Is it morning?
No, it's your turn to watch. I'm going to bed.
Making
go
an
lay
old
down.
man get up for watch. And I'm gonna grab my cane off my shell and then pop the rest of myself out. Walk over to the fire. Well, this is boring.
He's gonna go look for bees again.
What do you want to do, Sheldon?
I'd like to look for flowers.
Look for flowers. What are you looking for?
Anything that I know is not poisonous.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
He's gonna be our undoing.
7.
We're all rolling so good.
So, you spend most of your watch looking for flowers, and you at least know well enough not to stray too far from the camp in not only just this territory, but also not to get your new friends killed in their camp. But you spend most of the watch at kind of you're not paying much attention to them. You're just staying near to them in case something happens. So it's more like they're going to alert you rather than you're going to alert them. So make your perception check with disadvantage.
And we're all fucked.
You're gonna be like 2.
God, I hope so.
6.
It just keeps going down.
Yeah. So, as you're heading back to the group after finding your pretty flowers, you do
What I
hear
find this is important for brewing.
it is. You do hear some rustling kind of on the other side of the wall because you guys hadn't traveled like far inland. You've just gone a little bit out of sight of anybody traveling to and from the road unless they were deliberately looking for you, basically. So you're almost against the wall and you hear some noise from the other side, but that's about it. You don't know what it could have been. It could have been, you know, a dog running around in there, a mouse skittering on the stone. You don't know. So, but you make it back to the group.
The wildlife is very active around here.
Everyone's asleep. He's just talking to himself.
He be doing that.
What do I know what time it is?
So your shifts, it depends on what hour shifts you guys were taking, because you didn't Boopa had been out for 2 or 3 hours, and then Fern, I assume, was just a couple more hours.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, whatever ensures that we all get a long rest. So if we all have to do like 4, I don't know, would that make more sense?
Sheldon just has to meditate, and I think that's only 4 hours you need. So then, basically, between the two of you, because you both were able to sleep at the same time, it basically only takes like basically 10 hours for the night, because Sheldon got his meditation in before before he had to do his shift, because he was last. So
okay,
you guys will end up sleeping pretty much through the night and waking up pretty much at dawn or shortly before dawn.
Okay.
By the time the whole group is rested.
That works. As long as I get rested, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Cool,
I'm gonna pull out my big out of my shell. I'm gonna pull out like my things that I boil stuff in.
Oh God.
And then I'm going to smack it with my cane real loud. Wake up time! Let's go!
Absolutely.
Hello, Sheldon. How are you? Boopa is up.
I'm gonna
Wake up! And I'm gonna bang it again.
Oh my God. And I'm gonna like minor illusion some more bees around his head.
Bees! Teach me your ways, bees!
And then I'm gonna make him like run away a little bit so that hopefully he chases after them. Maybe he will, maybe he won't, I don't know.
I chase after the bees.
There you go.
Thank you for playing along.
Hey, it's improv. Gotta
He's a
yes
simple
and.
man.
I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
And be like, Sheldon, you can come back now. No, I'm gonna make the
Bees got away this time, but not next time.
So, you guys have all woken up and broken down your camp and are getting ready. What would you like to do?
And so we know Mordecai and
Strategy.
Orgold are gone, right? And
Yes, they went on ahead before you guys had gone to sleep. There's a good chance that they just found a place to bed down for the night inside, because they both came from that type of lifestyle anyway.
yeah, okay.
Boopa's gonna chill with
Yeah.
Fern.
So,
An idea.
what is your idea?
All right, so we have the. Oh, we didn't bring the cart. I retract my idea.
Everything is just on that cart, huh? So. So we gotta get in the city. That is our goal.
But Boop, I have an idea. Why don't we just go in the city?
How do we
My
do
very
that? Is
simple
the
friend. It's not that simple.
Usually there's a door, and when Boopa wants to go somewhere, he goes knock, knock, knock. And then he asks
That's
them to
very
come in.
polite. But these are very bad and dangerous people.
Boopa's gonna like,
Oh, bad
So,
people,
exactly, bad people. So,
bad,
we
bad
must
people.
create a diversion.
A diversion.
Ooh, I
Right.
can do
So
that.
here's my plan. It would work better with the cart, but I can work on the fly. So
Fly.
I am going to go into town and try and sell them mead until they get drunk.
Drunk.
That's assuming they want your mead, and I just don't
Everyone wants my
know.
mead.
Me.
Do they though?
I mean, you bought some.
I was. All right, you got me there.
Ah!
Small victories. I like the diversion idea. I just don't know if that's the way to go.
Oh,
We
Boopa
could
can
just
maybe-
throw this one into the town and let them chase him until they kill him.
Boopa very good at diverting people. Boopa can run up there,
No.
hit them, and then run.
No, we're not going to do that because you're little and that scares me.
Yes,
Um,
Exactly. Hard to catch.
Illusion is my specialty. All right.
Illusion.
So, yes. So maybe I could create like some kind of diversion, like right out. Is it like a gate, Michael? Like,
Yeah,
Or
so
like
there's a stone archway there that where a gate used to be. But remember, this city has been abandoned for centuries, even at this point, because of the scattered war long ago. So the place has been abandoned, and because of the treaty between the two countries, nations, whatever, nobody can occupy this city. So the only people that go here are just random people, and random people aren't really going to try and keep the place up, nor could they. So
Okay.
it's
So
just
it's not
a
like-
stone archway where it and the top part of the archway has fallen down, and there's no gate or anything there. It's just like it's just an open hole at this point.
people aren't even like guarding it from
No.
what we know.
Yeah.
Oh,
has Boopa, has he ever like been around here? Does he just kind of like, has he been around the area before?
Well, conceivably all of you really have been, but not in this immediate area, because you also know that there's nothing here except for, like, if you had gone here alone, you're definitely going to die or have a bad time.
Being a kobold, does Boopa know of like anything that could be like a potential like sewage gate into there, or like a tunnel or something?
Not from where you are at. He wouldn't know that, because he would have had to have been like exploring the area, and you guys have only come to this gate. But when you approached it the night before, you could see through there, and you could not see like torches or anything like that in the immediate area. So like you can gather from that information that whatever people are in there are not right next to the gate.
okay. So we don't even have to worry about that then.
Yeah.
I say, what if we just get a little closer and check it out and see if we even need to do that?
Oh, Boopa like that.
I need a hat and a cloak, and that's it.
Oh, Mr. Sheldon. Boopa Master, he used to have these glasses. They look like this, and he can see really far away. Do you have some of those?
Hey, hat and cloak. Where is it? We need it.
Yes, a hat. That's what it's called.
I don't have one.
I can make do with what I have. And I'm going to just start walking to the gate. Just gonna do it.
Bye-bye,
Nobody's
Don't-
old
don't-
man. Bye, Sheldon.
No, Boopa, we're gonna go too. So I'm gonna
okay.
like grab Boopa. And, like but we're not gonna go in immediately. We just want to get close, and then we can figure it. I don't know why I keep doing this. So I guess it's just we're going a lot closer to the gate. That's not
Okay.
really a gate because it's broken.
Are you walking through or just to it?
Just like to check it out, and just
Okay.
as, I don't want to immediately walk in with like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you.
What'd you say, Jacob?
I'm going straight through.
Okay.
No, you're not. And I'm gonna grab him I'm gonna like try to jump and grab the back of his shell, and then not be able to reach it, and then.
Yeah. You can grab like the underside, maybe by his tail.
Yeah. I'm gonna like try to pull him.
Okay. You can make a grapple check if you'd like.
Yeah, I think just for comedy, I will.
Okay.
Ooh, 15. -1.
And
14.
Sheldon will have to combat that. Or he can let himself be stopped.
He's not gonna do that.
14.
Oh,
So you just barely managed to stop him moving forward.
as
Hold
Fern
on.
stops and Poopa's gonna look over.
Oh, is that the illusion?
No.
Oh,
I'll show you one later. I'm sure I'll do it eventually. And then okay, so do we see the gate yet?
Yeah, so you guys are in the middle of the archway. So it's a stone wall there, and it's like a foot thick. So
Ooh.
you guys are like kind of in the middle of that while this is happening. He was starting to step forward through it, and you stopped him short of doing that. So.
Oh, good. I thought we were farther back, but it's fine. Are there like other people around at all?
Not that you can see. Like your field of vision is only through this archway, so you can basically see straight down a street, and you can see buildings on either side just decrepit, fallen through. Half of them are just. Almost looks like parts have been stripped from some of the ones nearby, like doors just pulled completely off. Like you notice that the gate that was here, there's nothing left of the gate itself. Not the handles or bars or anything like that. So yeah,
Okay.
that's what you see.
Okay. I think we should be sneaky. As sneaky as possible.
we should be very sneaky.
Can you be sneaky, Sheldon?
To sneak.
What?
That's a yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
You're going to
All right,
sneak
and
forward.
then yeah, I think
all right, boys, let's roll. Boys and girl. Let's roll.
I'm also a boys.
Boys, let's roll. That's a good one. I got a 19.
Okay.
How long does that? Ooh, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Jacob said 14.
14.
Okay, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and then sneak.
Okay,
That's
so
cool.
invisibility
Where's
gives
it
you
go?
advantage on the
Where's
stealth.
I guess so. That would make sense, I think.
She's gone, Boopa.
He's
Gone
gone, man.
forever.
Is that
Okay.
what she calls an illusion?
No, that's
wow,
what
they
she
were
calls
such-
gone.
That was ass. 13. With advantage.
With advantage, you got a 13. Okay.
Yeah, it's not
What
good.
was the other roll?
It was 11 and 4, and I have a +2.
Okay. Because this is, well, either way. So Sheldon got a 14, Fern got a 11,
No, it was a 13.
13, and Boopa
19.
got a 19. Okay.
Wow, Boopa sneaky.
So, yeah, surprising for a...
2 feet tall.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Light
true.
footsteps. Even
He's
in
the
heavy
size of a
armor.
toddler.
Okay, so you guys are sneaking forward. You're able to see, as you step forward, you get a wider field of vision, and you see more of pretty much the same stuff. You see more buildings that have fallen through, mostly destroyed at this point. You see marks on the ground. What looks like battle has been here, not necessarily recently, but it's been here. Stray marks where the stone floor, or not the floor, but the walkway, the path through. There's like a stone walkway, and there's parts where it's just like something threw away the walkway, and there's just gaps, and it's been long enough that there's just a open gap there. There's no holes where the stones were. It's just it's smoothed out, but there's no stone there. But other than that, you see more of the same stuff. Just decrepit houses, buildings, things torn down everywhere, and more what looks like maybe pieces picked here and there from the buildings. But then off in the distance to the right a little bit, as you walk forward, there's a path that goes to the right, and it looks like that one for some reason has been not kept up, but it is in better shape than the one straight forward or any other direction.
So it looks like it's been like used recently, or like
not that it's
not...
been used recently, but it's not as destroyed. Yeah, it's not as messed up as the others are.
Okay.
And it's the same direction that you were hearing sounds in whenever you had camped the night before outside the city.
So maybe they took care of it because it was their way back to wherever they were coming from.
Yeah. Okay.
Then
I'm
Sheldon?
like still invisible.
I have an idea.
Oh yeah.
Oh, an idea.
What?
We go separate directions. It's always good to split up when exploring.
I really don't know. Maybe not. Because what if we get lost?
That's your fault. If you get lost, it's because you got lost.
But what if we stay together? And then if danger comes, Boopa can come and fight for you.
I like Boopa's idea.
Sheldon and Fern, go ahead and make a perception check really quick.
Okay. Let's use this one. This one hasn't done me dirty yet. Oh my god, that was almost a natural 1. It's a natural 19 plus 1, so it's 20.
Okay. Sheldon?
It's a perception.
Yes.
19!
Okay, two
nice.
good rolls. So
we did so good.
That where the path comes to a T there, you notice a mark in the dirt next to the path that's not as beaten up. Fern notices it in particular. You see like an arrow pointing towards like following the direction of this well-kept path, and you see the initials MK there next to it, and you remember your half-orc rogue buddy carving his initials into a tree, and remember, so that was his way of letting you know possibly to go this direction.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I asked him if it was his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Girlfriend's initials. I think Mordecai went this way. Or his girlfriend. I can't remember.
That means
they were initials.
Killing, and we shouldn't go that way.
Maybe even if it is more killing, maybe isn't that what we're supposed to be fixing?
Boopa's master sometimes told him that we need to do hard things sometimes to get the job done.
Your master sounds stupid.
My master was an asshole.
Hmm. I'm just gonna walk down the path, just in front of them.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna walk.
you can't
Okay.
see me, and I'm gonna run ahead of you.
Can I try and see her, or try and like notice the ground being disturbed as she's running?
I mean, you can see that the ground being disturbed because there's still a lot of dirt on the area around. It's somewhat dried up from the rain that had been happening the day before. And so you're able to see a little bit of that, but more than that, you're seeing like some indentions of footprints there from where
I want to
she.
try and hook her with my cane and pull her back so that I'm in front of her.
Okay. So
No.
you can make a grapple check again, but with disadvantage.
Can I use dexterity instead of strength because I'm trying to do something dexterous?
I guess because you're not just trying to hold her back, you're trying to kind of use her momentum to
Attack.
pull you forward.
7.
Do I get a roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch it be worse. Oh no, it was a 17
Okay.
plus whatever.
Yeah. So he swung out his cane to grab at you, but he's announcing everything he's doing pretty much. So or his intentions were clear to you what he was going to do.
He just
So
announces like grapple attack.
yeah, exactly. He does. He likes to yell and say everything he's doing.
Flowers!
And then I'm gonna turn around and
Now,
see that I'm
we get
making a
to
bunch of
fight. Who's gonna
footprints and be
the
like,
one that wins the fight?
What did you
Then
say?
I'm gonna turn around and notice that I'm making a bunch of footprints and be like, oh no, and then I'm gonna go like rub them out.
So there's
And
lots
then-
of other footprints in the area where people have come and gone, or I shouldn't say a lot. It's not like a village of people have come through the area, but there are maybe like a dozen other footprints, and it's not like you're traveling in the mud or the dirt itself. It's just there are still gaps in the stone walkway just because it is still very old and the stones have sunk in areas. So what looks flat, it may be the stone is uneven, so like the back of your heel will hit the mud or things like that.
Since they're
So-
bickering, can Boopa be like still running ahead?
Since they're
Oh, no.
I mean, you could try and take a wide run around them
Yeah.
and just run through like the mud and dirt there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are all like racing in that direction now.
I guess. Do I see like Boopa running that way? And then
Yeah, you can hear like the sound of his armor and clothing kind of making
Oh,
a
no.
little bit of noise as he's running, but he's still small, so even if he wears something like chainmail, there's still not very much noise to it. It's like the sound of a bracelet wrinkling or chinkling on your wrist or something. Yeah. So you hear a little bit of that, and then see him out of like the corner of your eye running around you guys.
I'm gonna like catch up to him and be like, Boopa, hold on.
What's
And be
wrong?
like, we all need to calm down. And gotta remember, we gotta be sneaky.
Yes.
I
very.
forgot.
I'm gonna keep walking ahead while she's talking to Boopa. I'm just gonna walk in front of them.
This is a shit
God.
show.
I know it is
So-
such a shit show.
So as you guys start heading down that path, you're able to see at a distance, even with your or after you kind of stop running, you're able to see ahead of you what looks like another more of a makeshift wall that has been built up in this area, and you do see a couple of gates there, and there are guards, lots of guards outside of it that are, but they're not standing there as if they are They're not just standing there like a pike and standing there at attention or anything like that. They're more or less just hanging out there, and they're, because of the type of folk that are here, they pretty much more or less just look like people, varying races.
Favorite kind of people are people.
Yeah. So
but more specifically, people with coin.
They have kind of what scraps of armor and weapons and stuff it looks like they could maybe scrounge up. And there's a couple of them more well armored and armed than the others, but they're able to see you guys from a distance, but they're not approaching you or doing anything.
Oh, fun. Are those the bad guys?
Are they the bad guys, Michael?
Scary they are. Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh no.
Boopa's gonna unsheath his sword.
Boopa, no.
The bad guys.
They might.
Hey, let him
they
go.
might not be.
If he wants to do it, let him go.
He's a baby, Sheldon.
He's 10. I was not a baby at 10.
How old are you now?
I am 45 years old.
Wow. Guess you weren't.
Boopa's
But
gonna
he's
start
gonna.
walking up to the guards.
Oh God.
Okay. You guys are pretty good distance away still, so it's gonna take you a few minutes to get up there if anybody else wants to do anything.
Am I within talking distance?
No, even if you shouted at this distance, it wouldn't be recognizable.
Okay.
Okay. And then remind me, like, our mission.
So
Yeah, just remind me.
all that you guys know at this point is that a organized group is forming within this abandoned city, and you know that the group is more or less it's recruiting kind of the ne'er-do-wells of the area. So people that don't want to be seen. Maybe, I mean, they could just be avoiding responsibilities. Maybe they just didn't pay their taxes. Who knows? But it's those type of people that are flocking to this area. But the other part of that is that there have been people coming out of this area harassing the just travelers going between Amon and the Emerald Outpost, and either kidnapping, killing, whatever. And so you're here to figure out who the group is and try and stop them in any way you can.
Okay. Sheldon,
Boopa's
I
gonna
have an
keep
idea.
walking.
Boopa, come back.
Okay.
Just hold on. Sheldon.
Would like to hear this idea.
Well, it's technically your idea that you had earlier. What if you go in there
Yes, of
trying to
course it
sell
was
your
my
mead?
idea. What was that idea again?
Why don't you go in there trying to sell your mead with Boopa as your little traveling assistant, and I'll go in there still invisible because I can do this for a while, and we see what information we can gather about these people.
One request.
What?
I would like a mustache.
A mouse? A what?
A mustache.
I can't make you grow a mustache.
You do
Oh, is
weird
that like a
magic
form of
things. You can
cake?
do it.
I can do it for a minute.
That's fine. That's all I need to sell.
Oh, well, I can't do it because it'll make me uninvisible. I can do it later.
This is stupid.
Boopa's
I'll
gonna
do it
pick
later.
up some dirt
No
and like kind of Lion King a mustache on him.
Let's go, Boopa. And remember, it's always 5 silver. But To them, it's always 1 gold.
Yes, old man.
Okay.
Start walking. Getting
Okay.
closer.
What does the building look like? Is it just like? Does it look
it's
like
not
an
a
old
building. You're just able to
Oh.
see a makeshift wall, what looks like random pieces of stone from the
Oh.
other walls around the city that were either loose or they just took them to almost make a smaller city within this city, because there's not a big enough group of them to try and occupy this whole place, so they kind of minimize the area that they're using to spruce it up a little.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like an open area. Like I don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And I'll just
yeah.
follow them invisibly.
Okay. So you guys are approaching the group of men outside of the makeshift wall here. They had seen you before, and they're watching you approach. Again, they're not making any movements or aggressive motions towards you or anything like that. They're just watching you approach. And as you get closer, one of the two that's in nicer armor and cleaner, nicer, better armed approaches you all. He steps out of the group there, and he approaches you and says, "Hey,
Hello.
aren't you not a friend to you?"
Oh, well, I'd like to change that. Please take a look at my wares. And I pull out.
I'm not interested.
You will
Nylock
be.
wants to see you get through the gates. And
It's
he points
alcohol.
behind you. He's not interested.
Phooey, Boopa, it's your fault.
Hello. My name is Boopa. What's your name?
Shut up, Boopa.
So when he mentions that, the other men there they don't come to attention, but they make themselves more ready in case anything happens, basically.
Interesting. And what was the name he said again?
He didn't give you a name. Oh,
no, but he said
Nylock.
somebody.
I thought you were asking his
Nylock.
name for a second. Yeah.
No, yeah. Nylock. Okay. Cool. And they haven't seemed to notice me because I haven't done anything.
It lasts for a minute, right?
No, it lasts an hour.
Oh, does it? I thought it only lasted a minute.
Well, as long as I
I guess-
concentrate on it.
Okay. I guess they wouldn't have seen you at this point, but they are aware that I will tell you that they are aware that there is another person.
Like they saw them talking to the air.
No,
and they're
they
"What's
know
going-"
that he knew that your group would be coming.
You shouldn't have told my assistant to go get more of our wares, but she's gonna be gone forever now. Thanks a lot.
So he steps to the side and is still watching your group, waiting for you to go forward.
Hey, Boopa, you go first.
Okay, so let me get this right. He's paying attention to us right now. Jacob or Sheldon has mentioned that our assistant is gone.
Well, he said his assistant should have done something, but
And they're letting us through the city? Or around it?
they're letting you go through
No,
where they're at. Like you guys have been expected from the get-go.
Okay, I should be like,
Okay, thank you. Boopa will go through now.
Some of them are kind of like grinning
Walk
at
behind Boopa.
the group of you guys going through.
Like grinning as in like, oh, we're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, well,
or
yeah,
like,
they're kind of murmuring. No, they're kind of murmuring to themselves, like, "Look at these guys."
Guys, and I point to them.
Well, what'd you say?
I said, look at them! They're stupid! The guys that said, look at those guys.
Yeah, They
with his
just laughed.
stupid
They
half
openly laughed at
chainmail,
that.
half leather shirt. Pick one and wear it.
Amazing. Okay, well then I will, try to make myself as unnoticed as possible and just
Okay.
follow.
So you guys go through, and as soon as you get through the gates there, you can see off to either side are a couple of rows of buildings. It looks like on the left there's a few makeshift shops set up. They're buildings, but they weren't necessarily intended to be shops. They were like houses that were repurposed into some sort of shop or vendor, whatever you want to call it. And then off to the right is a living quarters for the people that are basically helping, like kind of the military of these guys. They have their own separate living quarters for them because they're almost like a private army. Because you noticed as you were going through that at least a few of those people standing out there had another one of those marks and the serpent tooth on their body in different places.
Okay. So by that we know that
Boopa
they're
doesn't know
definitely
what
the
that
enemy.
Yes.
That's true.
Well, they're more of that group of assassins. Whether or not they're the group you're trying to take out, you don't know.
Oh, okay. I see. Cool. And he was expecting us. Interesting.
Yeah, so you're bring this up real quick. So as you walk through, like I said, you're seeing some shops on the left side there. You see the closest one to you on the left is just like a crude sign that says "Cuddy Stuff" on it, and and then you can't really make out a couple of the other signs. People have marked on them and made them unlegible at this point. But then the last one on the left that you see is called the Lowbrow Brew, and you can make out that it's probably like an inn or something like that. But as you guys have walked through the gate, the people that were at the gate are following you through. So, and then as you are approaching, you also see, most noticeably in the center of your field of vision is a large stone building, and then more of the original outer wall of the city behind it. But it has also been kept up around that area, and the building itself has, and it's big enough that it's got a large wooden gate lined with metal sheets across it to reinforce it, metal reinforcements. So you step through, and there's a figure there in front of the fountain. And he approaches you, and get my sheets lined up here. So he approaches you, and he says, "So, you're the group I've heard about."
Hello, my name's Boopa. What's up?
You're the person we haven't heard a word about.
Then I'm doing my job well, aren't I?
Yeah. Let's celebrate with a drink. It's only 1 gold, but today I'll give you a special offer: 5 silver. 5 silver.
No, thank you. I'm working right now.
Well, we can work and drink at the same time.
Well, that is true. I have other matters to attend to later, so I cannot. But I can make you a counter offer that you can help me, or you can die.
I would prefer the helping part. Cheers.
Well then, we'll get along nicely. So the guards that had helped you through, he waves a couple of them off, or not a couple of them. He leaves a couple of them here with him, behind you guys, but the rest of them went off. The two that were a little bit better armed are there.
I am going to start drinking out of fear of death.
So he says, my men around here have been growing complacent, and so a few of them have drawn unwanting eyes to us, and so I feel the need to express my authority. So, again, I ask you, you can help us, or you can die where you stand.
Question, just one question. What does helping us mean?
It means that we are... I have grown weary of the organized groups within the cities that look down on people like me, and he what you couldn't see before, he's got a like a cloak and a hood on, and it's still pretty early in the morning, so vision is a little bit strange, but more specifically the sun is set kind of behind him, and it's still just like the peak, like the sun is just starting to come up over the horizon, and so the you're able to see a little bit of his hair is coming down out of his cloak, and it's very white, and you can see that his skin is very dark, and you can gather that he is a drow. And he says, people don't take too kindly to me, so I'm trying to make a new place for the unwanted to have a safe home to live in. But to do that, you gotta get your hands a little dirty.
Boba, I have a question. Boba wants to know, what does die mean?
That means, you know, like when you go to sleep,
Yeah, Boba
you
loves
don't
sleeping.
wake up.
Oh.
Opa!
Yeah, Sheldon.
Shut up!
Yes, Sheldon.
Oh, can I
So,
like make
what
an
exactly do you
insight
need
check?
from us?
Well, you're going to help me take out the Emerald Outpost. Because now I've seen that they are not going to let us sit here quietly any longer. So, we aren't.
Oh, that is very counterproductive to our mission.
I can't tell
no.
who the good guys are.
It's not him. It's not him.
Okay, so can I get a layout of the room? So, like, how many people are in it? Are there multiple exits? Like, stuff like that. I'm Sheldon. I am looking around while drinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and make a perception check, because you don't really have time to do an investigation. You're just quickly glancing around.
Could I do one as well?
12!
Could I do one as well, since that's all I'm doing right now is just like
Yeah.
trying to be invisible
Yeah.
and like look around? Okay. What's a good one? We'll try this one. 19.
Okay.
Natural 18.
So, looking around you, you don't really. There's not a whole lot of people moving around. You can gather that these people are, they're kind of night owls, and the people of this area don't live in this area. Besides those soldiers' quarters off to the side, they just have the shops and stuff here. But it's too early for any of them to be opening. So besides the lowbrow brew, which may or may not double as like an inn or something, you can't really see you see that the door is open, but not that anything is anybody's coming in or out of there. And besides the two people behind you, there and Nylock in front of you, there's not really much else going on around here. It's too early in the morning. So
okay, could I make like an insight check on Nylock? Just like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I got a vibe, but I just want to like see if like he doesn't actually like
Your
he's very
vibe?
much threatening. Can I vibe check him? No.
Murder.
Like he's very much like threatening them.
He's very much like,
us,
I'm gonna
whatever.
kill stuff.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
can I just to double check? I just want to make sure
Oh,
my
gotta
vibes
double
are
check
correct.
on that murder, yeah.
Oh fuck, I forgot. It's 14.
You can sense that he's not at least hiding anything at all. What he has said to you has been, you can't make out if there's like any lies or blatant anything like that. Just that what he is saying is true to his character. Like, he's not telling you half truths or anything like that. Whether he is not telling you everything, that's a different story. But he is visibly irritated, not necessarily with you.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
How close is he to me?
He's within about 30 yards of you guys.
30 yards?
Yeah.
So when do we use yards, Michael?
It's like 90 feet.
No, sorry, 30 feet.
Okay, I was like, he's 90 feet away.
No, sorry. That was my bad.
I was like, I don't remember what a yard is.
3 feet.
The public school system failed me.
It would take
Yeah.
Boopa like 5 minutes to get to him. It's a lot of legwork. What is your speed, by the way?
30.
Okay.
Oh, he's got more than me.
Well, Mr. Nylock, I only work with people who will share a drink with me, so if you would, please, it's on the house, And I'm gonna get closer to him.
Okay. So as you step forward, the guy behind you is also stepping with you, and he said, he puts up a hand to you and tells you to stop.
I'm gonna
Share
like
a drink
circle
with someone
behind.
I
I'm
require a simple answer.
I require
busy
a
man.
simple. What's the word?
Fine.
Ritual.
I'll have my
That's
new
what it is.
friend deal with you. So,
God.
what you can't really see, out of the back of the fountain, you see a familiar orc step from around it. Fern and Sheldon will recognize him as Orgolg.
Oh, and I don't know if you heard me, but I wanted to like start circling behind him, but I guess if there's a fountain in the way, just
you
like
guys, you guys. So the, well, let me just bring this up
I'm-
because
I'm invisible, so I just want to like, if I can get like at least to his side, that'd be cool.
Mhm.
At least I think I'm invisible.
All right, welcome back. We had some technical difficulties because Discord had an update. So we had to set up another window on our stream here just for setting up Tabletop Simulator. So anyway, before the break, a quick recap, I guess, for anybody new that's just showed up or kind of showed up in the middle of what's been happening. The group of adventurers here.
I see Caleb's face.
Oh no. Oh man.
Look at Caleb's face. He's smiling. Everyone's saying hi to him in
MVP.
chat. Oh.
Hit undo. Undo. so glad I had Twitch running in a small screen.
Oh my god. Same. It's like that
Okay.
one. It's like that one picture of that old man in that like black shirt, and it's like we are
click
all
on the
like.
stream.
don't
Click on
know.
the map so we can
That
see it better
meme,
because it
you
just says
know.
watch stream over the
Yeah,
top
yeah,
of it.
yeah, yeah. Well, I
I
think
want a
he
shirt
has
that
to,
just says
he
we
has
are
to
all
click on
Caleb.
that for it to run. Yeah, he has to
Exactly.
click on watch it. Watch my stream, be a bro.
Oh, it broke again.
Just put it into full screen. That's
Thanks, Discord.
Oh, look at that. That is not right. Oh,
Oh, Jesus. Well, you know, at least it's happening on a one shot and not our legit.
not on the main stream.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
What is
Hi,
it?
Hunter. I'm with you.
We are all tabletop simulator. Oh.
He's
Yep.
not doing anything.
Oh.
That's not exciting. I
Good,
need something
good.
more.
All right. Welcome back again. Yep, yeah. So there was a Discord update that now has the camera or the call set up in the same box. So we have two separate boxes that opened whenever I try and share my screen now. So when Caleb tries to set us into separate sections like this, and we open another window, it ruins everything. So anyway, we're back now. Hopefully things are back to relative normalcy.
Great.
And we're going to try and get back into this quickly. But for the people who has showed up late or unfamiliar with what happened in the previous episode, the adventurers were hired to deal with a group kind of coming together in an abandoned city called Onoa that was abandoned after the scattered war between humans and elves. So the organized the groups of humans and elves, the government cannot interact with the city because of a treaty that was in place. So they had to hire adventurers to go in and try and figure out what's going on, because the group within the city has been attacking travelers. So they have come to the city, got inside, and were basically welcomed by the group inside. A man named Nylok, a drow more specifically, has greeted them here, and with quite a bit of hostility, welcomed the group. So, and then just before the break, their buddy from the last episode, a orc rogue by the name of Orgolg, has shown up and is seemingly on the side of the villain that they've just met. And now back to the episode. So
Such a Brady move.
Orgolg steps around from behind the fountain, and you can see like he's got a couple of fresh bags of coins around his belt. You can see like he's been bribed. But there wasn't really much allegiance.
If there was bribing to be had, I should have been let in on it.
Well, you've had your chance, haven't you?
No, I don't really think not dying is coin payment.
Well, if I have to give you lots of gold just to get anybody to join me, I'm going to be out of a lot of money, aren't I? Who's to say
that
you don't
sounds
just
like
leave
a
in the middle
you
of the night?
problem.
Yeah, well now you've got a you problem. Roll for initiative.
While we do that, I have one question. If I hit
Yeah.
watch stream where the tabletop thing is it going to fuck everything up, or is that what I'm supposed to do?
No, you're fine.
No, you don't need
It
to.
doesn't mess with you.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want to hit it and then fuck shit up, especially since Caleb's
No.
gone now.
Oh, sick nasty rolls. Oh, oh.
For
What did I
initiative?
do?
Yeah.
I got a 16.
I got a 14.
I
So,
got a 22.
For the sake of the
Jesus.
viewers here, we've got Sheldon, the turtle monk here.
Heck yeah.
Hunter's
Or should I say, heck
Hunter's
yeah.
character
Boopa.
Boopa, is going to be played by this dwarf here because it's kind of a makeshift thing. And then we've got Fern as the purple gnome wizard here.
I'm never not purple.
Yeah, that's why I did it. I chose
Wow.
purple because that's what you use in our regular session, so it'd be easier for you to remember.
So thoughtful, Michael.
Yeah. What can I say? So, initiative rolls. What do we got? 20 to 15?
16.
We got a 16 from Boopa.
22.
Oh, geez. Sheldon with a 22.
He's fast.
Apparently.
Mm-mm.
Okay. My dice out here. I'm going to have them separate for this.
Ooh.
Okay, so 15 to 10.
Oh, I got a 14. Sorry.
Okay.
Zoning out for a second.
And then, well, I guess that's all three of you. So, first up is Sheldon.
Yeah.
The
So
ancient
I'm
monk
going.
with a
I'm going
clutch
to
roll.
finish the flagon that I was drinking while under duress, and I am going to immediately move into Nylok's face,
Okay.
just right up in that face.
So Nylok, I want to point out, is the wizard-looking character here, and then Orgulg is the other one.
Care about no stinking over.
Oh god.
So that was 5, 10,
Is
15,
he actually
20,
a wizard?
that's 30. You don't know.
Okay.
He's not labeled as wizard. He's just a magic user.
So I'm gonna come up to him and I'm gonna go, "Ooh," and try and punch him directly in the face.
Okay. Make your roll.
It's proficiency, right? Or do you add proficiency and dexterity?
Yeah, both of those.
Yeah,
Both?
Yeah, for your attack, not the damage.
21.
Okay, that's a hit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna spend a key point to hit with a fury of blows. Oh, it's after my attack. I can do flurry of blows.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
that's a
didn't
bonus
bring
action.
that up. I'm gonna bring that to the other screen real quick.
Monks, man.
6
Crazy.
Now I have to
damage.
play a magic user. What were you saying?
6 damage.
6 damage.
And then I'm gonna use a key point to hit him 2 more times.
Okay.
7 damage. 8 damage.
You did
And
6,
then
7,
with my
8.
second attack, I'm going to try and hit him.
Hang on.
Natural 1.
He got tired.
Apparently.
I was like,
yeah.
pow, 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 and I was like, you know, the age really catches up with you.
Indeed. So, first hit was, you did 3 hits, right?
Yeah, I did 21 damage total.
Okay.
6, 7, and then 8.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up is Orgulg.
Ooh.
You better make some turtle soup.
Okay. So, Orgul grinning with glee after this big payday he's just gotten, is going to come around here and stab the turtle that has caused him nothing but trouble.
He's gonna try.
We were friends once.
Friends is a strong word.
He doesn't know where I
Okay.
am. He doesn't know I'm there.
17 to hit,
I have a 17 armor class.
so it just hits.
Oh.
Okay. Oops. The dice here. What's that? Oh. That is a 6 damage. You take your damage.
Yep.
Okay. And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Four.
Oh no.
Okay, so when he stabs you, you feel suddenly like a pulse through your veins from where he had stabbed you on your right side there. You feel a little bit from the area, and you start feeling like a pain in the right side of your body, like it's starting to go through your veins. And then it is Boopa's turn.
Boopa is going to go next to the big bad guy.
Okay. So you're going to have to go, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can go to right there.
Yeah, and I will try to hit him.
Okay.
$17.
Just hits.
Okay. D10. There we go. No, wait. D8. So the first attack is 11. Then I guess I have to
11
swing.
damage.
Yeah, for the first attack.
Okay.
And then second one is 21
To hit?
yeah, to hit.
Okay.
And the damage
That's
is
a hit.
10
Okay, so you
for
dealt
damage.
another 21 damage.
Boopa getting nasty.
I think that's all I can really do unless I want to use action surge. I'll save that for later.
Okay. So you come charging in, screaming, and he's a little caught off guard by a tiny kobold. Ah! Running into battle. So you run in, and what is your weapon? It's a longsword, short sword,
Longsword.
longsword. So you run in.
It's like the
with
same
your
size as him.
longsword. Yeah. I mean, he could be carrying a short sword that functions as a longsword for him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So
That's funny.
you come in and make a couple of really like a strong gash at his side, and then are able to then stab him too, and they're able to go through his leather armor that he's got on, but not too deep. And then
Boopa angry.
I believe it's Fern's turn now.
His turn. Okay. I'm still invisible, which is dumb at this point. I'm gonna move 25 feet towards just as far as I can get with 25 feet. I guess the only person I could really get to is Orgel, probably, right?
Well, he's on the opposite side, so I mean, if you're casting, you're within range either way.
That's fair, but I just want to get like into the action at least a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
So it's like 10 feet
so
there.
how far can? Yeah, and then
Each of these
I'll
is
just go
5.
my full. Yeah, I'll go my. Let me do like 20 feet.
Okay. Stand
Like
behind
closer.
Boopa there.
That works. And I will. God, I have 33 hit points. I gotta really think about that. I guess I will cast Mage Armor on myself, and then I will become not invisible anymore. I will become visible.
Okay.
And I don't think I can't cast a bonus action spell, can I? If I
No,
already
not
cast
As a
unless
one.
casting time of a bonus action, you can.
Yeah, there are certain spells
I've-
that you can use, but
Yeah, I just know like there's like technically like you're only supposed to be able to do like a bonus action and a cantrip, so I wasn't sure if we were like actually gonna do that. Nah, I'll just say that is my turn.
okay.
There's not much I can do right now. I don't want to
Okay.
die yet.
So you're able to run forward, and when you're approaching, you kind of see that Nylock is following your movement with his eyes. So
No, he knew I was there the whole time.
right. Well, they had known that there was another person there. You did not know that necessarily. The other guys letting you in may not have necessarily known, but
What a dickhead.
you get the
hate
sense that
him.
he knew something was up either way. He was waiting on you guys. So that was the end of
Interesting.
your turn, and now it is Nylock's turn, who rolled terrible for his initiative.
Yay!
Um,
Amazing.
Cause he sucks.
This
He's
is
a bad guy.
true. I'm gonna be like, yes,
So-
bad guy.
Now that you're closer, I used this model for him, but Nylock is actually once the battle had initiated, he pulled a sword out of its sheath underneath his cloak, and you see this wicked-looking blade that has like curved fangs going up from the top of the guard that almost touch along the side of the blade, and there's like a intricate carvings along it as well. And
Edgelord.
That's yes.
wouldn't go that far, but okay. To each their own. Sorry, I've got to actually look up spell crap.
Is he
Oh
a
God, he
warlock?
casts
I'm
spells.
assuming he's a warlock.
God damn it! He's probably like a Hexblade warlock or something.
Maybe.
Michael, that is a yes.
So
Got him.
he is going to cast a spell on himself. Let's see, I want to double check this. Yes. So he is casting a spell around himself. You see him kind of muttering under his breath, and then you see kind of like a fresh, like a magical barrier almost around his body with a sickly green tint to it. And that's all you know. And then that's all he's going to do this turn.
Don't like that.
And so now it is Sheldon's turn.
I'm going to turn to our rogue traitor of a friend.
At the start of this turn, Jacob, take 2
Oh,
poison damage.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. So So I'm gonna turn to him. I'm gonna say, "I hope that money serves you in the 9 hells." And I'm gonna try and punch him in the face. I
Punching
rolled.
Nylock.
Yeah. Or no,
Okay.
the orc.
Orgulg,
Yeah, Orgol.
your former friend.
11.
To hit?
Yeah.
No, that's a miss.
Okay. I'm gonna swing at him again.
Okay.
18.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Okay. 5 damage. And then I'm gonna
Okay.
spend a key point to kick him, and then like slam him with my shell.
Okay. So as you make that first connection with Nylock, you
Orgold. I'm
get
punching
like a.
Orgold.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Sorry.
You just need to turn me.
Yeah.
There you
Not that
go.
we're using that, but it's easier to tell who's attacked what. Okay, Orgulg, you hit him.
8 more damage.
Okay.
10 more damage. So 22. No. Yeah, 22 damage total.
Okay. Okay. So after that, not that it was, but it was a flurry of blows against him. You make a series of connections on his body, and one of them in particular, you almost feel like a rib crack underneath your attack. So you get the feeling you hurt him quite a bit that time.
Hey, don't mess with this turtle.
This turtle.
Okay, so now it is Orgulg's turn. And he is going to stab at you again. How much health do you have?
Enough.
I'm just curious. That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. Orgulg's getting some high rolls over here.
He's a problem.
That's 8 damage. And make another Constitution saving throw for me.
That's not great. I think it's an 8. Hang on. Yep, 8.
Yeah. So after your flurry of blows, he just roars in your face, being a full-fledged orc. So he's quite a bit bigger than normal like half orcs that you have come across in your years. He retaliates in kind with another big slash across you with his dagger, and you feel that same pulse through your veins as he stabs you or slashes you, I guess. Boopa, your turn.
Boopa's gonna hit the big bad guy.
Okay.
Oh, Boopa is standing up in his computer chair.
Let's see here. That first one is a 21.
That's gonna be a hit.
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you hit him, you see that green aura of energy around his body kind of start winding its way up your body, and you see it kind of like sink under your skin, and you take 5 poison damage.
No. Why you hurt Boopa like that?
Oh god.
Okay. How is he looking so far? Is he?
He's roughed up, but he's not on death's door.
Boop is gonna go again.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Okay. So how does this work with fighters? Isn't it just you roll for damage twice, pretty much?
Your dice. Roll your dice
double
and then
the dice.
double. Yeah.
Okay.
Like the result on the dice, you double.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, that's a 20.
Okay. So, let's see. So, that second swing, same thing happens. You see that glow from his body wrap itself around you and sink into your skin, and you feel the poison course through your veins and take another 5 poison damage.
Okay.
Feel the snake
I mean, how is he looking now? Is he still okay?
Yeah, so when your 2 sword swings come in, he tries to block one of them, kind of parry it with his sword, but he's not accustomed to fighting somebody that short. So you're able to sneak by, and like your blade runs along the side of his and kind of stabs him through the side. But then the second swing, he was expecting you to go a different way, so you're able to go in with a straight thrust at him, and it hits him without him able to like dodge or even deflect the blow. So you hit him and pretty much run straight through his armor and sink it in pretty deep. But he's not dead yet. He's looking a little bit rough now though.
Alright.
Dead yet?
Boop is gonna do an action surge.
Okay.
Alright.
Get him, Boopa!
17 to hit.
Just hits, yeah.
Okay. This one was okay. 6 for damage.
Okay.
And then, do I still have a bonus action, or does action surge count as a bonus action?
I'm actually not 100% sure on that.
I think it might just be a free action that you can do.
Yeah, I think it's just an ability you get. I don't think it consumes.
You get one
your,
additional action.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it doesn't like take your bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll use second wind then. As soon as I find my D10.
Second wind is a bonus action, so
Has he used it? He hasn't used his bonus action for turn yet, though.
that's what I'm saying. Is like he was saying he wanted to action surge, and I was telling
Yeah,
him
so
he doesn't
action
have-
surge is not a bonus action. It's just a thing you can
right.
do.
So you can
Okay.
still use the second wind and have your action surge.
Okay. I'm gonna use second wind.
Okay.
Get some
Real
health
nice.
back. 11.
Okay. So you've taken with that.
40.
You swung at him 3 times? No, twice now. And then you were thinking about taking the action surge.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. I'm at 41 now.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Fern's turn.
So he took an action surge,
Okay.
and shouldn't he have gotten another attack?
Yeah.
I
with
did.
your
He
actions.
said, yeah, he dealt 6 damage, so he takes another 5 damage from the poison.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Oh, okay. I was like, that was too quick. Okay. What am I gonna do? I've been thinking about this. I'm going to. Yeah, and they're both in my way, so I can't like. I'd have to like go around if I wanted to get
side
Yeah,
to.
step.
you've got the
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Like, I don't know what I want to try. Fuck it. I'll just try whatever I want to do. It's fine.
Yep,
It's
Go
time
for
to
it.
have fun. I'm going to cast. I'm still not gonna like do anything impactful, but I'm going to. No, I'll do it. I'll cast. No, Shadow Blade as a bonus action. Run, like sidestep Boopa to get
Mhm.
to Nylok and attack him with the Shadow Blade because that seems fun. And it's,
Okay.
let's see.
So where are you? Where you're trying to go around?
Yeah, go around Bupa.
Okay.
Okay, let's. Please don't fuck me. Oh, that's awesome. Holy shit. 22.
To hit?
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
Now
And
you know
I'm
what
gonna
it feels
cast
like,
it.
Michael, when your boss character gets just pooped on.
Yeah, and I'm casting Shadow Blade at 3rd level, so I do more damage, I think. I hope so. Yeah, so 3d8 damage. That's hot.
Dude, Chumbawamba.
Oh my god, okay. 17 damage.
Okay.
So 17 psychic damage. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Maybe.
I really please tell me it doesn't.
So that's like a spell.
It's like technically a melee weapon.
Right,
yeah.
but you're like materializing like an ethereal blade of psychic energy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he maybe wasn't prepared enough as he thought he was, but seeing this group of people with crazy abilities and attacks, you're able to sneak around Bupa there after his frustrations trying to deal with a 2-foot tall kobold stabbing a little shank at him. You're able to get in and get like a good clean strike through his side, and he falls over.
Ah!
I fucking did that. Oh my god.
And
wow. Amazing.
Orgolg is kind of panicking now.
Can
Mhm.
Goes down and you start to think, oh no, I made a mistake. Give me the money.
Purpose people
Do I have
work
any-
with people like you, asshole.
Do I have any movement left? Could I get closer to Orgolg?
Yeah, you've got 10 feet of movement. And
Okay, well
since
then I'll get.
he's dead, you can go over him.
just walk on top of
Yeah, I like the whoop.
Amazing, and then I'm done. I just wanted to
Okay.
get closer.
So, at the end of your turn, Nylok, as he's laying there, he was seemingly dead, but you're seeing this green energy that was around him is now pulsing.
No.
You hear boom, boom,
Stop him.
No.
and then the glow just gets brighter, and
Oh, God.
he comes back up, but
No.
when he starts to stand himself back up, and you start seeing that green energy around him, you're seeing underneath it like scales starting to form in blotches on his skin, and you see his cloak on the back stick out a little bit, and notice like a tail back there. And when he stands back up, his eyes have changed to now that of like a serpent. He just has like the slit of eyes, and he says, "Lotha has blessed me." Now
No.
things get
Oh, this
interesting.
bitch. Oh, I fucking hate it.
Stranger
Oh, God.
danger.
Is he like?
So
Oh God.
Purple run.
now that he's back up, he is going to cast.
Oh God.
I hate when raid bosses have a second form. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's
Well,
some
what are you gonna
bullshit.
do? Okay, that's a good one. So you see, you start seeing rain clouds form in kind of a group over here above Sheldon and Bupa off to the side.
No.
And when the cloud forms, it looks like a normal rain cloud. But then
No.
when the rain starts falling, you start hearing tss, 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 and it starts picking up, and you start seeing the stone where the rain is falling kind of melting. So I don't have an animation to put in here. I didn't really have an object thought of for this. But
Come on, Mike, where's your clouds? Come on.
That
you don't
is
have
going to
acid
be-
rain ready?
Aw, who doesn't
No.
have acid rain ready?
So Sheldon and Boopa take 10 poison damage.
Oh hell.
Ooh, that hurts.
Poison.
Boopa ain't happy right now.
Oh god, I wish I could help, but
Is
you
there
know,
like
I
no
don't
save
do
to
it.
that?
It's poison
It's
damage.
happening.
It's just like, yeah,
That
you're in
sucks.
the area. Actually, there may be a dex save for it.
What is this?
What's the spell called? Is it just acid rain?
Yeah, it's more of a homebrew type thing.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
But I wanted to fit the
Uh,
flavor of this character and make sure you
Word.
guys
It's not
can't
like
be like,
acid
oh,
splash.
it's that spell. I need to look out for it. Let me counterspell that one.
Oh yeah, because we totally have that ability.
I don't even have counterspell.
Yeah,
The
well,
computer.
yeah, go ahead because it would make sense for that to have a dex save. So go ahead and try and make a dex save for it for half damage.
Let's see.
15.
15?
Hold on.
17.
Oh, 17.
17.
I think that
What's his spell save DC?
it. I think it's 16. I think you
Ooh,
guys
half
are good.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
So
Okay.
5 instead.
That's what you get, nerd.
I think that's all he's going to do. Yep, Sheldon's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna punch the orc in the face. 21.
Nice.
That's a hit.
What smash? 9 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm gonna punch him again.
Okay.
That missed. I got a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna spend a key point and enter a dodge stance.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be just like holding up my hands, just kind of rocking back and forth, swaying a little bit, a little tipsy.
Mm-hmm. So, are you using? I know you have a staff, but are you using it as a weapon or just punching?
Nope.
Okay.
Just
So-
my fists.
So you're able to get another pretty solid blow on Orgolg, but I think he has fought with you enough now and seen you fight enough now that he's able to kind of pick up on your style and dodges the next attack coming his way. And now it is his turn.
So he,
also
Attacks towards me have disadvantage.
okay. Well, you take 6 poison damage from the
That's a lot
attacks
of
he had
damage.
hit you with before,
Okay.
Oh, this is getting
and then make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Roll high.
It's to see if you can resist the further effects of the poison.
Oh, does the poison stack?
No, I didn't stack it.
Okay. Hang on.
I'm taking pity on you, poor souls.
4. I got a 4 on my Constitution save.
Okay, no.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so now it is his turn. Let's see here. There's too much stuff in my immediate area. I need that. So Orgolg, after seeing like everything that's been happening here, you guys kind of beating the crap out of them, and seeing Nylok come back to life like that, is going to try and back off. So Jacob, you'll get a. Well, I guess you both will get an attack on him if you want to use your reactions.
Yes.
21.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ooh,
9.
That's a 12.
So Fern misses, Sheldon hits, does 9 damage. Okay. So Orgolg is looking pretty beat up now. He's bloodied, and he was kind of like limping as he was backing away from you, holding his wounded rib there. But he takes a few more steps back. Let's see, 5, 10, 30. And then he is going to... Actually, he can... dash. Being a rogue, use a cunning action to dash back. And then take...
Like, is he running backwards?
It's been a while since I played my rogue. I forget things. So then he puts away the dagger at his belt, and he pulls out his bow that you guys were familiar with before.
God damn it.
And he's taking a shot at Fern.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's bad. That
What
was
is it?
a 6 to hit.
Oh, yeah, definitely
really
not.
bad. Yeah.
Been rolling incredible
that's his
before
turn.
that though, so
Yeah, he was hitting Sheldon left and right, but
Hmm.
this is a very aggressive game where nobody is missing. It's just everybody's
it's just
beating the
knock
crap
down,
out of
drag
each
out,
other.
fight, caught.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Boopa,
How have
you're
I
up.
not taken... I somehow have not taken any damage, and I don't
Yeah,
understand.
well,
Why'd
you're
you have to
lucky
say
you
that?
moved around to the other side of him when
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah, truly. I got things up my sleeve. I'll be fine.
Hunter's turn.
Yes, Boopa.
Burpa.
Boopa.
Boopa is gonna keep going at that big bad guy.
Okay.
Boop.
Boopa really hates bad guys. That is 18.
That hits.
There it is. That's a 5 for the first one.
Okay.
Rookie numbers. Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah. I want to hear it. It's a 22.
To hit?
Yep.
Okay, so what was the damage on those 2 swings? Or was it 5 damage and then...
5, and this one is 8.
Is... Okay. So you'll take another 10 poison damage from 5 from
Okay.
each of those attacks.
Boopa can't really run
Boopa.
away, can he? Never mind.
Get an attack of opportunity if you try and run.
Yeah.
Gosh. Poor Boopa. And you can wait and then next turn disengage, but that's about it.
I figure he's gonna attack the person that like murdered him, so I'm not super concerned.
So despite
fair.
him being dropped before and coming back with seemingly like a god's gift upon him, the wounds that he had before haven't closed. It just he's still wounded from those things. So he still visibly is like pretty beat up, but not necessarily like about to fall over.
Interesting.
It's not like he just came back up and was magically healed.
Mm-hmm.
Fireball.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So that was Boopa's turn?
Mhm.
Okay. Fern is up.
Alrighty. Did it look like did I notice them taking poison damage every time they hit him? Or no?
Maybe on Sheldon. He's not wearing any armor or anything, right, Jacob? Yeah, so you would see, if you looked close enough, the couple of wounds on his chest from Orgulg, at least. You could see kind of like the pronounced veins there.
Okay.
I guess I don't know if he would necessarily have veins on his chest, but for the sake of ease, yes. I don't know
Okay.
turtle anatomy.
Turtle looks like, just
Did
imagine
it
a
seem
ninja
like it was
turtle,
only?
and you're like an eighth of the way there.
Yeah. What'd you say, Abby?
Did it seem like it was just because they hit him with melee attacks, or?
Yeah, it was just from Orgulg. Just those wounds where Orgulg had hit him.
Okay.
And then
Cool.
there's like splotches on his skin and shell from the acid rain.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna. I still got it up, so I'm just gonna use it while I have it. I'm gonna use my Shadow Blade again
Okay.
and try to hit him. Let's hope this works. Ooh, big no. Big nope. It's an 11. And that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay. Well, you
That's
hit him
really
like
sad.
a truck on the last turn.
Yeah. Wizard with a sword. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
I tried.
Now it's his turn again. Nylok's turn.
Great. Can't wait.
So he's got blood dripping from wounds on his body still, and he is going to use. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta keep these spells up. So he is going to take a stab at Fern after that last attack against him. He's pretty pissed off, so he turns, and you see closer, now the look in his eyes, the kind of pronounced teeth in his mouth, and he kind of hisses at you as he turns towards you, and he's clearly he's enraged.
That's
so
great.
He is going
I don't have my reaction back, do I?
You do,
because I took
because
one.
it was at the start of your turn. It refreshes at the start of your turn, so she made her reaction before.
Yeah, you did it on Orgulg's turn, and then
Okay, cool.
Boopa went, and then now it's your turn, and then you had your turn. Now it's his turn. So yeah, you have your reaction still.
Okay, just checking. Thank you.
16 to
I'm
hit.
gonna need it. Shield.
Okay, so that puts your
So no.
AC where it wouldn't hit.
Yeah, it puts it at 20.
He will cast Counterspell.
Fuck him.
That's what it feels like.
Buck.
I'm so angry.
What was shield? What was the shield level?
I mean, 1.
Oh, okay, so it instantly counters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, fuck
I
you,
go
Michael.
with
I hate
you.
you.
Okay, so the attack hits.
Tell me how I die.
Oh, don't worry about that. You take 6 points of damage, and as the blade kind of nicks your body, you start seeing the blood that came out kind of travel up his blade.
No, Michael, no.
What? We're having fun, guys.
I do that shit. Don't
Jacob.
do that. I hate you.
But that's
I'm
it
not
for
gonna
his turn.
apologize. I'm just gonna say I've made a monster.
Oh.
You really have. I have to make a concentration check for Shadow Blade. So 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just needed to. I have 10 exactly plus 2, so that's 12.
Okay.
So I only took 6 damage, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Then we're good.
Okay. Sheldon's turn.
All right, so I'm gonna turn to Snake Man. I'm gonna say, "Oh, I used to catch snakes when I was a hatchling." We would use their venom in the meat for a little extra bite. And I look around at the others and I'm like, get it? And then I'm going to punch him in the face. Ooh, I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't take too kindly to your words, and you again announced what you were going to be doing. So
I'm going to punch him again.
you're like, I used to catch snakes, so I'm definitely going to attack you.
Okay, I'm going to try and hit him again. Oh, no. 13.
13 to hit. No, it's a miss.
Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to use a key point.
Mhm.
And I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move. I'm going to do my full movement. And I'm going to try and go in that alley that's in between these two houses.
Over here?
Yeah.
This one, okay. Whoop.
Yeah.
What a weird.
Okay. That's it for
It's
your
my
turn?
turn. Yep,
Okay.
that's my turn.
So Orgulg is also going to go around here. And then he is out of your field of vision. So I'm just going to
Oh, great.
put him up there. Boopa.
Boopa's got to keep going. He's got to keep going. He knows no stop. Natural 20. He has advantage because of pack tactics. That makes it 18 for that first hit.
18 damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
Jesus.
And then you'll take 5 damage.
Is that armor thing he's doing a concentration thing, or is it just a...
No. It's basically it's armor of Agathis.
Okay.
I just
Oh,
repurposed
God.
it to instead of cold damage, it's poison damage. That's it.
Okay, that's what I
Be
thought.
After a certain point, it'll go away. We hit him
Yeah,
enough.
after an hour.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I double checked just to make sure it wasn't like a
Yeah.
concentration thing, but yeah. It
After-
doesn't give any AC, but
After hitting him, did it go anywhere?
did what go anywhere?
I mean, did he, like... How's he looking?
Oh, yeah, so after another like solid blow to his chest, his body is just like barely holding together at this point. Even with the fresh blood he had attained, that had started to help out, he's hurt pretty bad.
Burpa knows what Burpa must do.
That is a 18.
18 to hit. Yep.
And then for damage, that is 7.
Okay. How do you want to kill him?
Alright,
Amazing.
let me think about this. Okay, Boopa wants to crawl right up to him. He wants to cut off his arm and then stick his sword in the back of his head and out of his mouth. And then yell.
Never had Burpa.
So,
Climactic.
with the first attack, he was still kind of focusing on his magic from healing from the attack against Fern, and so he was kind of caught off guard from the first attack, and you're able to sink in like straight into his chest, even with your short sword and him being reasonably taller than you, straight through his chest, and then are able to carry out the rest of your finishing blow, knocking him to a knee, and then sword straight through the back of the head.
Do I Do I take 5 damage from that, or?
Yeah, you will. Yeah, he
Okay.
was still alive when it happened.
Alright. And then I will move towards the house where that rogue was disappearing.
Okay.
Because we don't have vision on him still, do we?
Nope.
He ran away. Orgog.
Come here, Orgog. Boopa wants to find you.
It's evolving into Gollum.
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you for the sake of wrapping this up a little bit easier that Orgulg had escaped with his bounty in hand. He was mostly interested in helping you guys out for the money anyway, and then Nylok had given him more money up front. And after seeing Nylok turn into a fucking
Snake demon.
serpent, yeah, he's like, nope, I'm out.
Okay, so I'm gonna limp over to Boopa. I'm gonna pat him on the head. I'm gonna say, "Good job, Boopa. Good job."
Oh, thank you, asshole. It was very sweet of you to do that.
Here, have one on the house.
Okay, Boopa's never had this before, so he's about to go on a trip.
I gave him a smaller one. I gave him like a sample size. I may be giving him a drink, but I don't want him to drink my supply, you know.
Yeah. While they're doing that, I'm gonna like eye his dead body and then just like put the shadow blade like in there, just like to like double check, and then I'm gonna like let it dissipate.
Yeah, so when he fell this time, the aura around his body had dissipated as well.
You know, you gotta triple check.
Yeah. Double tap.
And then I'm just gonna turn around and then see him giving Boopa alcohol and then be like, what the fuck are you doing?
When I was 10, I had been drunk at least 6 times.
Boopa is 10 years old and he just killed his first person.
Good job, Boopa.
Thank you. He's died.
He did. That's very astute. He is dead, I think.
Dead.
Yeah, so you could see the markings on his body too, the same like serpent like tattoo fang on his upper left arm after he's fallen down like that, and the scales on his body dissipate, like the whatever blessing he may have had fell with him.
Mm-hmm.
So for the sake of this, he mentioned before the battle even started that he was trying to that people were getting out of hand here because they're people that don't like dealing with law and order anyway, and he was trying to somehow group those people together, and they were getting out of hand even under him, so he was trying to exert his power by beating you guys in front of, you know, the guards and other people that were around, and using it as an example, and that didn't work. So nobody really cares. The guys that were watching, or that followed you guys in, were just watching the fight, because they kind of understood what he had been saying. So again, for the sake of brevity, you guys are able to exit the city without any issues.
Before we leave the city, as everyone's gathering, I want to give them a stern talking to.
Yes.
Now listen here, you rapscallions.
Rapscallion.
Thank you, Boopa. But
Yeah.
Shut up for a second.
Okay.
You need to stop being evil and start selling my mead. Who would like to have a little bit of sampler that they can go sell to other people, and then you bring me back the money, I give you more supply, we split it, and then you recruit more people to sell our mead, and then we keep making money?
Yes, our mead This is what we call an illusion.
Oh my
Shut
god.
up!
Yes, sir.
Is anyone taking me up on my offer?
No, because of what just happened, they're all kind of like going their separate ways, trying to, figure out what the hell they're going to do now.
What?
So,
Faddle.
but you get the idea that you're still in a very unsafe place with people who love to thieve, rob, kill, and you're.
Well, I think we should best be getting out of here. Good day, all of you. And I actually like run full on out of there.
Do kind of one of those like awkward dances off stage whenever you did bad.
Yes.
Can I take out like the jewel that was in his eye or whatever the hell it was?
He didn't have a jewel in his eye. He just, after receiving that blessing, his eye changed to like a snake eyes.
Is there anything valuable I can take off of him? Or at least that Boopa would find shiny?
But would
People
find
like to
shiny. I mean, his sword was shiny.
Boopa's gonna take his sword.
Okay.
This is a big sword. This is not.
Yeah, you have to like. It's big enough and heavy enough that because it was a long sword, but it was also made slightly thicker, probably with the intent of drawing out more blood and having more surface area for it. So you have to kind of drag it behind you to be able to do anything with it. It's almost to the like sometimes it's your one arm gets weak enough, so you have to like turn around and drag it, backing up.
Can I start using it as a great sword?
Sure, yeah. It could function that way if you're able to use a great sword.
Cool.
And it would
I have
be
a great sword now.
Yeah.
I think it's a 1d10 instead or 1d12.
I think it's a D12 and then it has it's a 19 on crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 19 on crit was a 3.5 thing.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, they got rid of that in 5th edition.
Okay, that's fine. And still just a D12 instead of 2d6 for like I think a great axe is 2d6.
Great sword is 2d6, great axe is 1d12.
Oh, I had it backwards.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys with eyes leering at you because at this point people heard the commotion, and heard like the especially the acid rain coming out in the area, drew people's attention, but none of them were brave enough to go in right whenever Nylock had fallen. So you guys make it out of the city. You left your horses and wagon outside, and the only person there was only that group of two guys that had went outside of the city while you guys were asleep, and for whatever reason didn't grab your horses or your wagon. I think it's safe to assume the horses were kept in the area you guys had slept the night before, but the wagon had been kind of left out in the open.
We left the wagon back where we got ambushed.
It was before you got ambushed, wasn't it? At like the...
Yeah, we
right?
left
I guess it was.
like, yeah, when we got ambushed.
Yeah, because you were going through rough terrain after that.
Yeah.
So you guys make it back to the city, and without having to role play it out, you're left with the safe assumption that whatever was going on there, you can say with you pretty much that you accomplished what you went there for. The group has been thrown into disarray because that guy passed away, and before he had even died, he had told you guys he was starting to lose control of his people anyway. So you can safely assume that the group was already at the brink of falling apart, and that was the point that made or broke it. If you guys had failed, who knows what would have happened. But you were successful, and you make it back to the Emerald Outpost without much issues, and you're awarded your sum of 2,000 gold to be split among the group. And
It's less of a
well,
Yeah.
that was the that was the agreement, Sheldon. But you also, I believe, are going to have discounts within the outpost as well. So that's good for Sheldon if he wants to try and set up a shop there or something.
Drink
but yeah.
on me, and by that I mean I have them on my back, and you have to pay for them.
Yeah. So good job, guys. You survived.
Hey.
Didn't want to make it too rough, but I wanted you guys to get to try out some new spells and abilities, and
That was close.
Mhm.
I have 15 hit points left.
yeah.
Yeah, I have 16.
Nice.
Say it went pretty well.
True.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I guess that's a good spot to close up for the night. We are going to, I believe, be back with our normal lineup next week. Caleb has come back, and we're gonna go back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yeah, I'd just like to say once again, thanks everybody. We're up to 50 followers now, so knows what's next, and keep spreading the word about us if you like us, and follow us on the socials. And
Yeah, follow us
thanks,
on
guys.
Instagram.
Or you don't have to if you don't want to. Also,
Yeah.
the following on the socials.
Either
I know
way,
some
thanks
people
for
are
joining.
a little bit iffy about the socials.
Yeah.
No, you have to. I'm just kidding.
But thanks so much, guys, and I hope Caleb's here to turn the stream off.